Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella and the Phoenix. I hope you guys are doing well. And for today's reading, I wanted to go ahead and do a lovebird messages because I haven't felt like I've done one of those in a while. So let's find out what's going on with the Divine Masculine. What do they want to say to you? I kept hearing really loudly, I love you. Which I thought that was very interesting because at the bottom of this deck, while I was shuffling, it was basically confirmed. I love you. These are powerful words. So already the masculines are coming through, okay, with some very powerful messages that they want you to know. And so yeah, so let's just dive right in. If you haven't seen my previous lovebird messages, I do have a playlist you can check out. And of course, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you know what to do. The link is in my description box. I have 10 spots open this week, so if I were you, I would go ahead and book it. That way we can get into your particular situation. But this is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate for everybody. But that's why it's a general reading. And if you want to do a private one, you know what to do. Okay, so angel spirits and guides. Let's get into the message. We're going to start off with some tarot to see what is it that they want to say. We have the 9 of Swords as the first tarot card in reverse. And it says here, recovery into the clear. Okay. And it says here, finding peace, seeing the light, solace for pain, seeing clearly, breaking the cycle. Wow. If this does not confirm last week's reading, I don't know what. But for that to be the first card out, Gemini energy, is very key. And we are in Virgo season. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? It says here, repetition over and over, boring, complacent, scattered, repetitive, not delivering, all work, no play. So they could be very much involved in their work, and while they're working, they're also seeing things clearly about where they want to be in their life. So that's something that they really want you to know from the get-go. So let's find out and expand some more with these messages. So what is it that they're seeing clearly here, Spirit, to let the feminine know, my viewers? They're seeing the light of day, though. That's for sure. And I feel like the truth is giving them comfort at the same time from the pain. We have Karmic Ties. I'm accessing past life wisdom. It's helping me understand things with a new perspective. Wow. So I feel like your masculine is really starting to receive messages from his higher self, right? And because of that, that's how he's able to receive that soul's wisdom and is helping them come to terms with things from their past life, regardless if it's contracts or anything that has tied them up from a past life into this life. Wow, right when I'm saying that, I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. You cannot make this up, you guys. We have 11 and 1 here, 111. So if you've been seeing those numbers, that's confirmation for you. Okay, wow. What else do they want you to know? Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Exactly. So they are going through a lot of transitions here because they are reconciling things from the past life and in this life. And because of that does take time, so they want you to be patient with them. And that's what they're seeing clearly. That's why they're trying to break the cycle from the karmic ties. You know, because sometimes it could be obstacles. That could be a karmic tie obstacle. They're holding you back. Okay. And underneath that, it says here, mirrors. I watched you change and grow so much. I'm trying to release my attachment to identity so I can change too. Wow. I love this because it's almost like you inspire your masculine to achieve higher than where they've been. And I feel like that's why they're finding peace in that, right? Like you give them peace to give them that confidence that they can reach for more than where they've been, because they have been feeling here that they've been very complacent, you know? Yeah, look at this. Karmic ties, I'm not happy. Karma, behaviors, people, and or situations is playing a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out, okay? Sorry, guys. There's kids screaming out in the pool, whatever, and that's what that noise is. Nobody's getting killed, okay? So if you hear that, I do apologize. But that's what's going on. I just can't wait for fall and winter to get here so that you don't have to hear people anymore at the pool. And it's interesting, she's inside that pool right there. So it's almost like their higher self at this point is starting to scream at them. You know, they can't ignore their soul any longer, whereas they did before. It's like that voice is getting louder and louder and louder, you know? And it could be annoying them, but they know that they have to actually pay attention. But what I was going to say too about karmic ties is that for a lot of the feminines, when you were trying to, you know, move or like change jobs or trying to really upheaval, like go through a tower moment and change your life, your foundation, I feel like a lot of you were going through a lot of obstacles that were trying to keep you in the same place. I know I went through that, and that's why I'm sharing that, because the fact that we have this here twice, and it's 2 11s. I mean, 11 and 1, 11, and then right here, this is 11 also. So, and especially how it says mirrors. So I feel like your person's letting you know here too that whatever obstacles you were going through, they're now going through that. You know what I mean? And because of that, they're needing for you to be a little patient with them, because they're always going to be, you know, 10 steps behind you, but they're still coming. Okay? That's what he wants you to know. I'm still coming. I'm still trying to fight these karmic ties, okay? Because you're inspiring me to be free. Let's get one more oracle card. What else do they want to say? I just want it to pop out. Foolish. They feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up the connection, but too embarrassed to come forward. Okay? And I feel like this is why they've been in their head with the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Swords is in reverse, so it seems like now they're starting to acknowledge that, yes, I was foolish, but I'm reflecting on how I don't want to keep making the same behavioral patterns, the same mistakes. See, divinely guided, bottom of the deck. You have met your divine flame. Just follow the signs to your soul, and everything will occur in divine timing. And I kept hearing divine timing from Spirit because, you know, a lot of times we might think that it's up to the masculines to come back. But the thing is that they're being guided by Spirit to come in whenever they are an energetic match to you, right? So if you see that they're still struggling and they're not catching up to you just yet, that's the reason why they're not in your energetic field yet. But they're seeing things clearly here. This is the second reading in the past week that the message is still coming through very strong, that they see where they need to change, where they need to grow, where they need to expand. Because you left them this divine blueprint so they can follow it. They're going within to find their higher purpose and discover the meaning of life and this connection. Okay? You set the pace and they're following spirit because of your connection. Your connection is like a lighthouse is what I'm hearing. Okay? Love it. Let's get some more tarot. What does your person want you to know? This one also has oracle cards, so it may not be all tarot. So let's just see what comes through. Let's pull one. Yeah, protected love, king of protection. So I feel like your masculine is also protecting you from knowing things that you're not supposed to know. Only when it's the right time to reveal that to you. Yeah, see? I see me. I kept hearing when I was shuffling, I see you. And then on this card it says here, I see me, a direct reflection. Interesting. So, and we have mirrors here again too, where it says, I watched you change and grow. I'm trying to release my attachment to its identity. Right? These masculines have been in this codependency cycle where they might see themselves through the material world's eyes, but I feel like when they see you, they see themselves being reflected, right? They see you as their reflection. And at the same time, they want to protect you because they know that you guys are one and the same. Bottom of the deck underneath that is Make a Wish. The stars. This is the star card in this deck. So if you saw a rainbow recently, this could resonate. I know I did. So don't lose hope here, right, guys? Just know that your masculine is really trying to follow their higher selves calling, so that they can meet up with you when you guys are an energetic match. Because they're not separate from us, right? They're us in another body. So that's what people need to start realizing. That they're not separate of you. They're you. Look at that. Another card about protection. King of Romance, sacred protection. I love this. I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that your masculine is protecting you by seeing what they need to work on, right? So that they can be able to be free to come to you when it's the right time to give you this cup of love, right? See, when the truth can be revealed, justice. Tornado. Interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie Twister, but that was a very interesting movie because there was a third party in that movie. And I don't know if some of you are involved in a third party, but you could tell that, you know, the main characters, they belong to each other and not this third party that was in the way. Not even like the way she dressed. Didn't even go with, like, you could tell they were not a match, you know? And I feel like for masculines in this collective, they see that whoever they've been entertaining, they know that that was not a match for them. Yeah, see? And they know that because you guys had your time together in the 5D. They feel your energy. So what they want you to know is that they're protecting you. They're working on themselves. They're trying to ground themselves, and you're being guided to wait for them, right? Like you're being guided as far as like they're being guided is what I should say. But I feel like your person sees you. I see you. But don't think that I don't, because I see you. Look at this. And because they see you, they feel this unfamiliar love with you. They see you. So you see? It's like in your face. You can't miss it. Wow. And that one card was talking about, I'm listening to my soul's wisdom. And then we have wisdom here with the Hierophant. That's so interesting. And these both add up to a 5. This is a 5. So they're getting to the end of a big cycle here where now their heart's starting to expand and open with wisdom. Yeah, because they had some father wounds. They had to heal themselves, okay? Heal yourself. And then we have the Emperor, responsibility. Wow. So they're starting to see how their beliefs have kept them wounded, and now they're healing their beliefs and finally owning up to how they were operating in old belief cycles, you know? It's very interesting. Okay. Let's see what else they want us to know. What does a masculine want the collective to know? Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Okay. They're exhausted from this long journey. I feel like they're tired of running. That's what they're saying here. They want to come home. Yeah, see, intuition. Their heart's on telepathy, inner knowing. Their intuition is letting them know it's time to stop running and really look at ourselves in the mirror and stop being shallow. Hollow, empty boredom. Wow, you guys, this is big. I feel like they're letting you know through this reading that they're tired of running away. They're tired of being depleted and searching for love outside of themselves. They're tired of superficial relationships. Yeah, and they're hiding this from you. Secrets, mystery, concealing. They're tired of hiding. Okay? Because they see you working on yourself. They see you excelling and kicking ass and taking names, okay? And they want to heal, okay? Because they're tired of being broken. All right. Now we have second chance. Bottom of the deck. Open heart. Reconciliation, making amends, opportunity, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Remember I said earlier, this person wants to tell you, I love you. And they want to reconcile from breaking your heart. And they now are looking in the mirror. This is another mirror here. They're tired of having this connection being broken on the 3D. They want to fix it. I want to fix it. That's what I keep hearing. I want to fix it. I'm tired of running. I want to fix it and reconcile. Wow. Yeah, this was underneath the second chance card and now it came out. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. I don't know, guys. For some of you, your masculine might want to like start a family right away with you. Yeah. They're becoming very aware that they want to start a legacy. They want to start a family. Yeah, oh my God. Speaking of family, and they want a dog too. Maybe they already have a dog. Could be a black dog. I don't know. But they're trying to trust that you're the one that they see your value. You know, you're that flame that never went out. So that's very important. I mean, that's insane. You guys could have a family together already. It doesn't have to be. But they want to fix it. And it's interesting that I kept saying that because earlier today, I broke my mirror. Oh my God. That's crazy. I just realized the synchronicity. I broke my little mirror earlier. Like the handle. And I super glued it back together. And in the back of that mirror, there's a butterfly. That's crazy. Because it was a friend actually that gave me that mirror. And you know, like sometimes things happen throughout the day before I do a reading, and I feel like that ties into the message. And it's so interesting that we saw the card talking about the mirrors, how they see you as their mirror. The first mirror came out. Now we have this broken mirror. And I'm literally talking about how I fixed my mirror today. Wow. I love it. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. What else do they want you to know? They're on fire today with these messages. Like, syncing them all together. That's amazing. Outside business, and we are coming up with the fall. Setting healthy boundaries is an important aspect of self-care. Don't be seduced by shortcuts or mixing business with pleasure that can lead to conflict and betrayal of trust. Okay? So I feel like Spirit is saying here that your person wants you to know that they're trying to set healthy boundaries with people in their life so that they can know what's truly important, and that way they don't end up in a bad situation. Bottom of the deck, we have black magic. Somebody wants to see you fail. Make cleansing part of your everyday life, and you'll have an effective remedy for clearing away any lower vibrational energy that enters your space. Okay, so they might also be telling you that they've been very mindful about outside energies trying to influence them, and they're pushing those black, those dark black energies away. Like, I'm protecting my energy is what I'm hearing. Especially how we had the King of Protection. I feel like your masculine didn't know how to protect themselves, especially against narcissistic people or things of that sort. And I feel like now they finally grew a backbone here, and they're not gonna back down and let people run all over them, And that's great. That's progress right there. What else? Striptease. Like any striptease, it's important not to reveal it all prematurely. May require a sly approach to get the job done, and make sure not to shy away from it. Get creative with it. Okay. Very interesting. This makes me feel like they're also wanting to be vulnerable, but not reveal it all at once, right? Because they might resent themselves with this bitterness card. Any bitterness still dominating you will only augment the injury you've already sustained. Learn to forgive and be kind to yourself. They could also feel like a bit of a resentful energy towards themselves because they're beating themselves up that they weren't open with you in the beginning. And they're trying to get past that. But let's get some more cards here and see what else do they want you to know. Wow, did I not say earlier? Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. He wants to fix it. And here we have the repairman. Wow, you guys. They want to take back time in a way. Repair, fine-tune, heal, fix. Many working parts, reset. They know they need to fix things here. Make adjustments, recover, make things right. They want to mend things. We saw the second chance card. They want to make amends. They want to restore the connection. We have Libra here, and we are coming up on Libra season. Wow. That's insane. Bottom of the deck, we have Motherlode, prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. The real deal. Accomplishment. So I feel like your person, this is Virgo energy. This Virgo energy is helping them see the map of how they want to lay things out. Remember, we saw that they were being guided by the divine. So it's almost like now they're accessing their soul's map to show them where they need to make pit stops, right? To make things right with their karmic ties so that they could be free to finally come home. Wow. A lot of green energy here. This is the heart chakra. So they're on their way to unlocking their crown chakra here at the end, right? Which is the last chakra where they would be activated. That Kundalini, Shiva energy coming through. And once they reach that crown chakra, that's when they'll be in divine alignment to be an energetic match to you. Right when I'm talking about the crown chakra, we have headache, poor health, disease, illness, unpleasant, crisis, emergency, needing self-care, the root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, pain. I feel like I said that earlier about something's annoying this person. There's a little bit of frustration. They're exhausted from the long journey. They've been thinking too much. Also, we saw the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like they're on the mend now, right? They've been taking care of everything else but themselves. And I feel like now they're seeing how they need to change that. You know, they need to work on their body, their strength, right? To push forward, to master themselves, to take care of their temple. Yeah. They could also have a dog that's sick right now. Hopefully not, but for some of you, that might be the situation. So there's a lot of moving parts here that they are trying to work out in their life, you know? So it's not about you if they're not reaching out. You know, they have a lot of stuff going on too, just as I'm sure you have, right? What else? And here we have youth. Breaking free. And that has been a theme here, right? They want to break free from those karmic ties. On the verge, try things out, finding self, receptive. I feel like this person was very blocked before. They weren't being open to receiving any kind of information, especially if it came from you, when they weren't ready to receive that information. And now it's almost like they want you to know that that's something they know that they need to work on, that they need to tune. They need to fine-tune their antenna, is what I'm hearing. Oh my God, right when I'm saying that, we have constellation, network, support, exchanging data, in connection with, right? It's interesting because this reminds me of like a satellite being out there, and I literally just said they want to tune in to your frequency. But they know they have a path that they have to go through first before they can finally heal this connection from your past. Maybe you guys met when you were kids. Doesn't have to be, but they have a lot of stuff they have to work through. Here's another card about being exhausted. The good old days, family patterns, stuck in the past, nostalgia, okay? So, yeah, I feel like part of your person's big obstacles or karmic ties has to do with them coming to terms with their past, right? Healing their past traumas, wounds. And that's what's also keeping them from moving forward. But they're letting you know in this reading that that's what they're working on. Very interesting. But they do feel beat down like an old car. Like, I don't know how much more I can go. And now we have telephone communication. This is like an old telephone, okay? Old communication, old ways of communicating. I'm hearing carrier pigeon, you know. So I feel like your person wants you to know that this communication might be slow to come to you, but it's coming, okay? It's still coming. And it says here loud and clear. Remember I kept saying something's very loud and clear with the kids and everything? And that's interesting because then we have youth card here coming out. So remember I was saying earlier too, this person's hearing their soul getting louder and they can't ignore it and they're getting annoyed. I said that earlier. So now it's almost like they're getting notifications here from their soul. Hey, this is what you need to do to repair things, to make things right. This says here throat chakra. So we have Cancer energy, so that's about the home life, right? So they're getting nudges here to come home, you know, to communicate, to restructure the way they used to communicate with people, right? Because the way that they used to communicate was old-fashioned, you know, outdated communication that wasn't connecting, right? They might tell you one thing, but they really weren't saying another. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. What are some last messages they want you to know? We have naughty intentions. Careful not to give in to their fire just yet. Take it slow. Okay. This person might be in their 40s. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, see, they're going through intense life changes. We have 41 here. That's so interesting. I'm about to be 41 in October. Holla! It says here, the divine is clearing out space for your twin flame to enter your life. Okay, so things are starting to pick up speed here. Very interesting. This is like, reminds me of the sun and the moon mixed together, like an eclipse energy. Also reminds me of like a black hole. I don't know, but some things that have been hidden are coming to light, right? And that's why the divine's clearing out the space for them to finally see where they need to remove those blockages. They miss you badly. Don't be fooled, they are grieving your absence, okay? Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I just heard J-Lo song. Some of you might like J-Lo. I know I love my J-Lo. Very interesting. We have another 4 here, and I was literally talking about the home life, Cancer energy, right? They really want to come home. So you might think that they're not grieving you, but they are. Yeah, oh my God, another mirror card. They're mirroring you. They're merely a reflection of what's inside of you. I'm glad that this came out because that confirms my point earlier where I said this person is not different than you. They're you. So anything that they're doing is showing you what you need to work on. Life in the fast lane. Another 4. Breaks down to a 5. They must choose between you and their fast life. Okay. I feel like they're tired of that fast life. That's why it says here escaping, and they're exhausted of the shallow life. They want to slow down. We saw the family card earlier, right? They want to slow down and settle down. But before they do that, they have to come to terms with their past, because I feel like the big overarching theme here for their past is the karmic ties is basically the past. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. Yeah, this person is stuck in the past, you guys. I mean, let's see. Why are they stuck in the past? What's going on here? This could also be that you're stuck in the past too, you guys. So if they're stuck in the past, it's because they're mirroring you. If you're repeating that old storyline, then that's what's going on. See, we have elusive here. This is the Ace of Swords. And it's almost like he's pointing the card back to us. Like it's basically you. You is where the truth is. If I'm avoiding you, it's because you need to look at some truth about yourself. Yeah, secondary, bottom of the deck. I feel like they're also afraid of the truth when it comes to being elusive, trying to hide behind the truth. Yeah, we have emptiness here. So it's almost like they're starting to realize that their past has kept them feeling very empty. And they have to get past that and get over that. Yeah, they were a bit ruthless in the past. Remember I said this person feels remorse or like resentment towards themselves, the bitterness card? I feel like that's what's coming through here. They feel really bad for dragging you, if they dragged you through the mud or something, you know, against other people, that they were very ruthless towards you. And because of that, that's why they're stuck in the past. Because it's almost like they're saying, how can I come back and fix the things with my feminine when I dragged her and I kicked her when she was down? You know what I mean? Wow. Yeah, right when I'm saying that he was like talking bad about you, look at all this waterfall coming out of their mouth. They said things that were very unstable for your connection, you know, and it was something that they said out of pure emotion. You know what I mean? Wow. Bottom of the deck underneath that is uncomfortable, because they were uncomfortable. They were uncomfortable with what they were feeling. So instead of leaning into it, they decided to speak against it. You know what I mean? I don't want to work on myself. I want to keep doing shallow connections. Who does she think she is, you know? And reflected that back to you when they interacted with you. And they feel bad now. It's almost like now, that's why the Foolish card came out, because now they feel like they have to eat their words. And they're medicating, okay? They're not doing well with this energy. Okay, they could be drinking a lot, overindulging. Yeah, when they're not talking to you, silenced. They could be trying to numb themselves. But this also makes me feel like they know that they need to heal, right? They need to take some kind of medication. The remedy, you know. We saw the illness earlier, the dog with a headache, right? And now we have cold. Oh my God. They know that they need to heal. They know that they need to work on themselves, have boundaries. They need to not be so impulsive with their words when they're in the heat of the moment. Because now they just feel like they're getting their karma, because the way that they acted towards you, they know that you could easily act in the same way. Yeah, and that's why they're a little bit guarded with the skull energy. Yeah, see, superficial. So they're keeping things superficial because they know that karma is going to turn around and serve them the same dish that they gave to you. You know, it's, you know how they say you can dish it out, but you can't take it. Well, they know that that's what's coming their way. Let's get some romance angels. This is very deep. Wow. More deep than any other love messages I've done. Wow, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like for you feminines, you're freeing yourself, right? You don't want none of this lower vibrational drama that could come from these masculines who are not working on themselves. And for the masculines, I feel like they know they need to free themselves from this karmic tie, past energy, the actions that they took before. They need to forgive themselves. Yeah, for lying. Bottom of the deck, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So they know that this is like you, the unicorn. You're jumping out of this energy. You're not going to accept anything less than that because you're paying attention to the red flags here. And I feel like they know that they need to mimic you in that way, to be honest with themselves and stop lying to themselves, and finally step into the light and know that they're tired of being shallow and superficial and ruthless. That's not who they are deep down. You know? You saw the real them. And that's what scared them too. Because they're like, how does she know who I am without me even saying anything? How does she know so much about me? That's what's bugging them too. That's what they can't wrap their head around. Right when I'm saying that, we have religious factors with this crown chakra being lit. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay? So I feel like your masculine is letting you know that they're freeing themselves from the lies, the deception energy, and they're elevating themselves with the crown chakra. They're finally awakening here. Yeah, so that you guys are safe to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Look at that. Heart-to-heart conversations. Okay? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. They really want to heal this connection. They said that earlier in the reading when I was shuffling, that I want to fix it. I want things to be made right again. I love you. They're so triggered, you guys. But that's good, you know, because the triggers are going to create the change. What else? Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. You see? This is exactly what we needed to hear also, because, you know, a lot of times people are thinking that we're separate from the masculines, but no, it starts with us. If we are in the energy of love and we want to be loved, we have to become love. Be the change you want to see, right? Yeah, look at this. Love makes the difference. Love heals past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay, I love this. This is so interesting. This reminds me of the telephone card, because there was an old school telephone in here and there's like a vintage equipment there, which reminds me I wanted to use this deck here before we close out. Look at this. It's flipped over. They're grieving your absence, you guys. We saw that they miss you a lot. We saw that with the grieving card. They miss you. Yeah, and it's making them unstable. This is the second card that we've seen that says unstable. Love makes all the difference in the world, you know. Love conquers all. But they do miss you. They love you, they miss you. It's like for some of you, you might be asking how much longer. And they're asking the same thing too. You know, how much longer? How much longer until I can come back to my feminine? Yeah, they're really annoyed. That's what I'm picking up. Because they're like, I just want it to be like now, like yesterday. Wow. Yeah, see, they have a lot of passion that they want to like unravel onto you. They, you know, like they just want to like put their hands on your face as they kiss you. Look at this offer. Wow, you guys. They really miss the passion that you guys had, the confidence that you guys had as feminines, how you were just the way you dress. You drove them insane. And you were crazy about them too. It's not just, you know, one-sided. Manifestation. Okay. You guys are manifesting this connection. So that's why Spirit is saying, attract what you want, right? If you want union, be in union with yourself. Be in union with your soul. Bottom of the deck, we have family. This came out in the last reading. So this could also be that your masculine is manifesting things from the past, and that's why they're stuck, right? In this commitment phobic energy. But at the same time, they're going to snap out of this. As long as you stay in high vibration, it's going to help them move forward, you know? What else? Oh. Introspection. This is like the death card to me. And the hermit mixed together. Okay, so they're looking at their family patterns or their ancestral patterns, karma. And it might be scary, you know, but they know that they have to in order to move forward, because that's what's keeping them from moving forward at this impasse. Like, it's a dead end. But that's why you have to be patient, okay? And be a friend to this person. There's a web under, like, right behind her. So you might feel like this patience is not going to pay off, but the spider, she knows what she's doing when she's creating her web, right? She's laying down her trap to do her work for her, right? So in the same way, it's almost like Spirit is saying, you guys are also laying down the path for your person to be where they're supposed to be, so that you can finally have a meeting of the minds. You know? Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to do. When you guys are feeling stuck, that's your masculine letting you know, hey, I need your help. I'm feeling stuck. And if you turn on your heart light, like the lighthouse that I was feeling earlier, send them a telepathic message about a time that you guys had like a really heartwarming, you know, moment. It could be holding hands. It could be the way that he looked at you across the way. Sorry guys, I'm getting sidetracked in my own memories, but I mean, it could be like a lifeline to let them know I'm still here. You know what I mean? Even in the physical, if it's not obvious that I'm still here, you can let them know energetically, maybe through the 5D space, like I'm still here. Okay? Look at that, right when I'm saying that. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Oh my God, I feel like that confirms what I just said. Thank you, Spirit. Number 36 and 43. Maybe you guys are 36 and 43. I don't know, but that's so interesting. We have a lion here that's leading the way. So I feel like by you guys communicating with your person in the 5D, you're going to give them courage to move along on the journey to come home to you. I love that. Oh my God, it's so deep, you guys. I love that. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope that this was helpful to you. If you like to book a reading, you know, the link is in the bio. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.